All right, so now we're gonna correct the tilt, our hip tilt. So I'm gonna have Carrie do another yoga bridge. So feet towards the bottom, right under the hips. Press the hips up towards the sky. Slowly set down and extend and slide the legs long. Good. And I really like people to keep their feet towards the table when they extend, so it's not engaging all the core stuff that we're trying to relax. So using the table while it's there. So I'm just giving her feet another little tug here. Now she was, if somebody has a hip that's like way more tilted than the other side, I like to do that side first and typically do an extra rep on that side. You're mostly gonna do 3 to 4 repetitions on either side. So like, again, if they have a prominently tilted hip, I'll probably do 4 reps on that side and then 3 on the other, unless it releases really rapidly. So we're just gonna start with her left hip. And both of her hips were tilted. You could see that in the video. Again, it was maybe a 1/2 inch difference. So we'll probably most likely do the same amount of reps, but we'll see how she releases. So again, she's gonna stay nice and relaxed. And I like to get underneath the knee for this one. And you just give a little traction, and usually that feels really good and it helps the hip relax. So I'm really stable. I've got her lower leg and I've got this. Obviously, I'm not like pressing right into back of her knee. I'm just giving a little traction here. And then she's got to keep it nice and relaxed, because what you do now is a little half circle or a little crescent moon. So we let the leg go down, out, and up. So this part's imperative to make sure that the head of the femur is in the right place. So that's part of the traction. It gets it all loosened up. And then we go down, out, and up. When I'm teaching people to do this move at home, that's also an imperative part to get everything in the right space. So now you got to find a way to get your grip, and it can be different for your body versus what bodies you're working on, but I always like to make sure I've got good support in the base from my legs, my core, and my arms. So I like their leg to rest on one of my shoulders, and then I get my forearm, the back of my forearm, to press right in. You got to make sure you're in the meat of the hamstring, so you're not too close to the knee, not too close to the butt or groin, and then I'm pressing really gently here, and she's just relaxed. Now I'm gonna have her take a deep breath in, and she's gonna exhale and press down into me with the thigh, not the lower leg. Good. Yeah, it's okay. And big deep inhale, and exhale, relax it. Good. And so this tends to be her biggest area of tightness. She has tight hamstrings, she has tight calves. So her back fascial line tends to be pretty tense. So we always know we're gonna have a fair amount of reps here, and her mobility isn't as deep here. So I know that I'm starting from out here, and we just get to where we get. So again, nice deep breath in, and I know she did her relaxing breath in between, so she's gonna press her thigh down into me, keeping that hip on the table. Sometimes people wanna resist you so hard that they like elevate and mess up their whole mobility or their alignment to fight you, and it's really just about engaging those muscles. So just reminding people, keep the hip on the table, it's the thigh, not the lower leg. Good. Big inhale, exhale, relax that leg, relax the hip. Good. And turn your chin to the center a little. There we go. Nice. And sorry. Big deep inhale, relaxing exhale. Yeah, so her quads are really tight today too. And go ahead and press down into me. Good. And again, these are for the same amount of like breaths as that first one. So usually your first press is anywhere from 8 to 10 seconds, and your second one is gonna be, or your subsequent ones will be about 13. And relax it. Good. Sometimes I gotta back off a little bit, so actually my backing off a little gave her more relaxation in her nervous system, so then I was able to get more mobility. Sometimes if you're just pressing in, the body wants to resist you because it's protecting itself. So it's imperative to use your intuition to see, okay, how do I work with this tissue? How do I work with this body? And her body needed me to step back a second, and then it went, oh, okay. So it's almost like craniosacral in that way, where you kind of ease up to sink deeper. Big deep breath in, and exhale and press down. Good. Big belly breath in. Exhale, relax it. Good. Good. And so you can see how much mobility she's got there from our first one. That was huge. That was a really big range of motion change. And so you like to keep them as relaxed as possible, as supported as possible. Again, people kind of want to assist you. You want to support them as much as possible and remind them as much as possible that they don't really need to. So